there's this terrible asymmetry we have where when the Democrat loses the election, it's over in a matter of hours and we concede and go home and that's that.
Yeah.
And if the Republican loses, you just know it doesn't end that day.
Yeah.
It could be a landslide.
Yeah.
And it won't be, it never is. But if it doesn't matter how close or unclose it is.
Yeah.
They're gonna say
Well, that's what Carrie Lake did.
they're gonna say they won.
In Arizona. She did that. She lost pretty bad. She still said.
He still hasn't conceded 2020.
No.
Publicly, anyway.
Yeah.
Wink, wink.
Yeah. So do you think there'll be a 2028 election?
There's always an election. Even the dictatorships.
No,
have
I'm saying a
elections.
real election.
Yes, I do. I just think that they will find a way when the votes come in, if they lose, of contesting it, just like they did in 2020. The only difference is in 2020, they had people like Ratzenberger in Georgia who wouldn't go along with the scheme.
Yeah.
Well, they've had all this time to replace those people.
Right.
The head of the FBI, now all the people who you would need to go along with the scheme, and you already have the army in the streets, are there. I just don't see it. I don't see.
Oh, I hope you may be right.
I just
and
don't.
If we do, and if you're right, that will be the end of American democracy.
I just don't.
And I don't know of any country that has had a democracy for as long as we have, has gone to authoritarian rule, has ever had a democracy come back. I don't see that happening. So we have to hold on to it. We have to hold on to it.
I don't see on November 10th, 2028, Donald Trump sending out a truth saying, "I'd like to congratulate President-elect Klobuchar."
Yeah. Well, do you think he'll try to run again in a third time?
I don't. I think he's going to do the Medvedev move, which is what Putin did between 2008 and 2012, when Putin was technically, by their constitution at the time, prohibited from running. So he had his prime minister and him switch jobs, but nobody was fooled that he wasn't really. Yeah. I mean, if it's J.D. Vance, and Trump is still around, you don't think. First of all, Trump can destroy anyone with social media. So if the person who's running the country, quote unquote, gets out of line, he could just blast out his social messages. That's where all the power is. He does it now.